let alone be and behold, um, Aaron's
Let alone
dad
and
was
behold.
basically let alone behold.
Let
Did I say
alone
that
and
right?
behold. That's gonna be the name of the episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the MaeMaeTown podcast. This is the podcast where I talk about whatever I want with whoever I want for however long. Just kidding, it's usually an hour. Last week we were joined by my two besties, Alyssa and Audie, and this week we are joined by another bestie, Jaden Bombastic.
Is
Mr.
this thing on?
Bombastic. Oh my god, did you just open like Pandora's box there? What is that light?
This is my opening intro for whenever Bombastic shows up to the party.
Just a beam of light. And period. That's
Bald,
exactly
bald, 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 bald.
that's
Okay, I
exactly
thought.
no,
Go
that's
ahead.
exactly how people are gonna react when they see you at Sonic Expo. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's Mr. Bombastic, the motorcycle man."
Yo!
Yo.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
As it
And
should.
then what's that one drum? The thing that goes boom, like that.
Boom.
Like what is that drum called?
Um,
I wonder what that's
is
called.
that
It's a Japanese
is
drum
a
for
Japanese
sure.
drum? I was about to.
It's a
I didn't
Japanese
want to
drum. It's
say
just
it.
a Japanese drum. It doesn't, but I know that um there's certain types of drums. Like,
Hmm.
there's the toms, the bass,
Hmm.
the whatever you call it. The
Yeah.
Yeah, just in a drum set, there's literally like 3 or 4 types of drums that you have in a set. So I'm
Yes.
assuming that there's different types of Japanese drums. I'm not gonna generalize. Oh, it's just a Japanese drum, but no, I'm sure that there's many types and
Yeah.
makes of those certain drums because I do, you have different sounds that play into it. But
Yeah. Drums, especially like every area of like a drum plays a different sound, right? So it's like it's a very complex instrument. It might seem like it's not a complex instrument, but it is, and it's all science and stuff like that, and all that stupid stuff.
my mama used to play drums. She was in a band, but then
Wait,
it broke
seriously?
up. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it
cool.
was like it was like a small like oh, we play like what was that one song? Uh, it was like, hey there, I'm gonna
Gonna
get you,
get you,
get
you
you, get
get
you,
you,
get
get
you.
you one way,
What's that song? What's that song
one
called?
way or another.
One way or another. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She played one of those songs. Yeah, she played that song in like one of her sets.
Uh
So,
huh.
and she was a drummer. That was like when I was 8 years old, and
That's
I
crazy.
vaguely remember. No, actually younger. I want to say like 6 years old. It was a long time ago.
That's so
Um,
cool though to like for one of your parents to be in a band. I feel like at that age especially, you're like, my mom's in a band or
my
something like
mom
that.
had me when she was 29,
Okay,
and
work.
yeah,
Respect.
she had my oldest brother in like 1990 or
Okay.
1991. I think it was 19. Yeah, but yeah, she was like in her early 20s, like earliest as you can think of, like
Mm-hmm.
20, 21. Like she's barely turning 21.
Dang.
But
I
just think about
mean,
it. But it's so weird. Think about it.
yeah.
I'm older than her, and I'm older than my dad now when they had kids, and I don't have any kids right now.
Wait,
That's crazy.
you're older than her when she had you?
Yeah, she had. Oh no, no, no. I'm saying like she in general when she had kids, she was like in her early 20s.
Uh-huh.
I'm in my mid 20s. I'm about to turn 25 in December
Oh
this
my
year.
god.
So now thinking
I'm
like
30.
I don't have kids. Yeah, I don't have kids, but I'm older than my mom when she had her first kid. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, wow, the timeline's changing. They're crazy, and I'm just thinking like, dang, my
Yeah.
life could have turned out a whole lot different if I had kids.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like you're you're a bit younger than me, but I feel like my parents had my big sister when they were like 20, 23, 24, like
That's like the
close,
standard.
yeah, closer to your age. This was in 89.
That was like
So,
when people, yeah, that was when people, at least in like the baby boomer era, like it
mm-hmm.
was normal for parents to like to have kids. I mean, that's like the ideal age, but because you don't want to have kids like in your, was it like your mid 30s?
Yeah,
That's like when birth. No, it's not defective, but there's certain like
it's harder.
physiological. obstacles to challenge, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it just challenges your body a lot more
Yeah.
as you get older. So
I will say that like my aunt, she's like the coolest person in our family, and she didn't get
mhm.
married till she was in her 30s, and she didn't
Oh yeah,
have her two kids until she was like in her mid 30s, and they are
yeah.
the coolest kids ever. And I think like she wanted to get married, but she's also a very like hardworking independent person,
We love
and
those.
I think that she just like knew what she wanted and she was not going to settle for anything.
Yeah.
And so I'm very inspired by her because I feel like I'm on that same journey too, even though I don't even know if I want to get married. I don't think I want to have kids. At this point in my life, I'm almost 31, so I'm like I feel like if I'm feeling this way now, there's a good chance that's how I feel, but I'm really like living sort of her life right now where I'm like no, I'm just enjoying like working and like working towards my goals and my dreams and stuff like that. And like, if it happens somewhere down the line, cool. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
rushing
seriously.
into anything. I'm not settling for anything. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I feel like it's gotten, people have waited longer and longer over, the past like
Yeah.
50 years.
And to really grasp onto how life can just change in a matter of
Mm-hmm.
months, I would say. I mean, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You've had, you're already like on your way to a musical hit. You're about to
A
release in
musical.
late
Yes, I
October.
wrote a
A
musical.
musical hit.
Yeah.
Well, just no. Like you're set to release a song very soon, right?
Yes,
I mean,
Tuesday.
think about all these opportunities that you didn't foresee 4 years ago, right? But if I had
Yeah.
a kid, none of those things would have happened. So like honestly, and that's why like I mean, for instance, my parents gave me a great imagery in my head, thinking like my life could be a whole lot different if I don't like rush into a relationship, don't rush into like having kids,
Yeah.
don't rush into like what society tells you. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're okay, listen, and this is also just like out of the blue, but like for all the ladies out there who are like looking for that lifestyle, I'm not condemning anybody, right? uh First things you can do, talk to a counselor, talk to your
Mm-hmm.
close ones, talk to your people, but most importantly, freeze your eggs.
Freeze
That
them.
is if you really that's if you really like want to reserve a lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
that like, okay, now you're wanting to settle down, now you're wanting to have kids, now you're like you feel like you've accomplished enough. Because I think it's like some people have different reasons of why they're having kids.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they've been thriving for that lifestyle since out of high school. Who knows? Like maybe
Yeah.
they just want to like care for something other than themselves. I mean,
Totally.
the options can change, your mindset can change, anything is possible, I would say. But
Mm-hmm.
no, it's important that you consider your options. Don't rush into anything, especially like this can pour out to other aspects in your life, job applications, careers, literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about balance, and I'm huge about balance. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to make content videography opportunities happen. I wouldn't be able to be an aspiring affiliate. I just got into an affiliation program with Neophoric. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
done any of that if I rushed into something. And I'm just like, I'm not regretting right now. Nothing's
No, and
happening.
people rarely do. Ask anybody. Like, I feel like people, especially who choose to be child free because they don't want the responsibility and they want to live for themselves, which there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that at all, especially with how
Yeah.
expensive things are and how little the government cares for us, especially women. Hello. There is no shame in wanting that life and being proud of it because I mean, like children are, I don't know if people realize this, children are a huge responsibility. And also, it's not just 18 years of your life, it is till the day you die. Like, as
It's
someone
it's
with multiple
only
siblings, I can tell you, it doesn't stop at 18, honey.
I've seen this all the time. I mean, not all the time, but I've seen it before. Parents are just expected to drop the ball after they turn 18. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you're on your own. I'm like, no, 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 no.
No.
You may have, because the thing is, if that really happened, then that just means that it happened to them. It
Mm-hmm.
really happened to them, and they had parents who were highly strict, had standards, had all these expectations that are not really up to modern day, at least up to modern day. I can't really recollect a time where a parent from a friend who's just like, hey, if you turn 18, like you're out of here and you have to like venture off
Yeah.
somewhere. And it's just like, you're going to have to learn life the hard way. It's like, but isn't it your job to prepare someone for the world,
Yeah.
in a world that doesn't care about your feelings, in a world where feelings aren't really like their top priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Because life's unfair.
Life's unfair, and
It's unfair.
if you've lived a day in this country, then you know that it does not care about the youth. It does not care about the women. And there are people who live their entire lives with the sole purpose of getting married and having kids. And for some girls, there is no other option in their family, in their world. Like
Hmm.
if they don't accomplish that right out of college, then people are like, get a move on. What's wrong with you? And even at my age, well, actually, sorry, especially at my age, I hear this from people in my family where they're like, well, time's a ticking. I'm like, yeah, and I'm about to go to Dallas, Texas for a Sonic convention. So I got to catch my flight.
Honestly,
Like,
honestly,
are you kidding me?
I'm so excited for that.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
wouldn't be here if I wouldn't be here without my
Mm-mm.
peers, the people that I worked with, the people that
Mm-hmm.
I've met, you
Yeah.
included.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
You
me.
too.
Subscribe to me.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, on my own podcast? That's crazy.
I know on podcast. That's crazy.
My own podcast is crazy. Um, no, I am so excited for Dallas. We talked about this last week on the podcast. I mean, I'll never shut up about Sonic Expo, especially when it's
You know?
only 2 weeks away, which is nuts.
Right.
It's coming up so soon, and it's gonna be incredible. You're gonna be there. Um,
Oh
you
man.
your content is like, I would say it's like you do a lot of different things now, like
Oh my God. You have no
hyperfixation
idea.
wise. But the first thing that I saw of you, and I feel like a lot of people saw of you, was your shadow motorcycle,
That's what I'm known
which
for. Hello.
is the
My
coolest
name's
thing I've ever seen.
my name's Dark
Um,
Rider. What up?
yeah, what
It's
up?
me. It's me. It's me and my spear.
Yeah,
I
he really does. He rides one-handed with his hand on the bike and then one hand with a spear, and he takes people
no,
out on the
no,
road.
no. I named my bike Spear. Chaos Spear. You're a Sonic fan. You fake fraud.
No, I was just thinking deeper than that. I was just thinking like how cool it would be if you had like a spear in one hand and
You're not wrong. I would have a spear in my hand and I will just shout Chaos Spear and I just throw it at somebody's car.
that would be
And
sick.
then the cops would be in it for me. They're hunting the ultimate life form. Oh
Yeah.
no, I
Oh
can't have
no.
a oh no, my passport.
My passport. What accent was that, by the way?
I have no idea. My family comes from a place where we just mimic every single accent. We don't even know what it is. And sometimes whenever they do that, I'm just like, are you guys racist? Or are you
What,
just
in
like
LA
mocking birds?
County?
No, anywhere. Anywhere. I can walk into a barber shop, a bunch of Asian people, right?
Yes.
They're like
Heard
looking
of
at
him.
me. It's like I don't know if I should do the accent right now because my mom did the accent, but literally they were just saying it's like, oh my gosh, you're such a model and stuff like that. It was like you so handsome boy, and I'm like sitting here, I'm like, thank you, and I was like a shy like 10-year-old as I was getting haircuts, but then as soon
Yeah.
as my mom listened to what their dialect was,
She said,
she
I'm gonna
was
have fun with this.
she was absorbing it like a sponge, and then I walked out, and then I looked at her, and I'm just like, please don't.
Please
Please
kill me.
don't you start like mocking accents. And it's like, but it's so funny, and I'm like, you're just
Yeah.
not. No, please don't.
Trust me, I'm from
You
the South.
you cornball.
Yeah, I grew up around that, and it is literally the worst thing ever, I think. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this with peace and love. I
Go
love
ahead.
my father more than anything on this planet. He's literally the coolest person on this planet. He was raised in Texas
Uh-huh.
and Alabama. And
Oh man, I'm already getting imagery in my head.
like whenever we go to like a Mexican restaurant or a sushi place, I
Oh
don't
no.
know. I think this is a shared gene with a lot of parents of that generation. But they think that, and again, peace and love. I love my father. He is literally the best person ever.
Say
I
it with
don't
your
I
heart
don't
and
know
chest.
if he thinks that by saying things in an accent helps them understand better.
Oh no.
Or if he's just testing, like, I don't know what it is, but it feels like, oh, let me say this in a way that will make sense. And I don't think that he does it like with any bad intent. I think it's just the way that they were raised. They were raised around adults who did stuff like that. And I'm not saying that that's an excuse, but it is absolutely horrifying every time I'm around
Yeah.
it and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Stop talking like that. You're from
To
Texas."
be to be fair though, like this type of situation can happen in like another country on the east side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine if I went to China and if I'm just like on walking grounds, the locals are gonna like look at me. But that's not even the end of it. They'll look at me
Hmm.
and they'll probably like say within themselves, I could like they could be gossiping around. They'll probably say something along the lines of, "Are you real?
Are you real?
You're not, I mean, not even like, are you from here? It's like, no, are you real? Like, people don't normally look like that.
Yeah.
So,
I know. I
no,
mean,
but that's,
America's not alone. I feel like in like the
yeah,
UK and Australia, I feel like I've seen some people like when they go to like Asian restaurants or Mexican restaurants over there, like
yeah,
the way that they pronounce things, I'm like they are
yeah,
talking down to these people. Like
yeah. I
two
mean,
tacos. That's a horrible accent, but that's pretty much like what I see, and I'm like, okay, so it's not just America; it's just white people.
¿cómo se dice biblioteca?
Hey,
Fool. You don't know how to
biblioteca.
speak, you know how to speak Spanish, Espanol.
What are
Should have
your
taken Spanish 3. Oh my
um?
God.
You've mentioned this before. What is your what is your
What's my,
background?
what?
What's your background?
My background, my
You've
ethnicity.
mentioned, yeah, you've mentioned it to me before, but I forgot.
What kind of brown are you, anyways?
I
I
didn't
am.
say that.
I know I'm saying it. I am partial indigenous Native American.
Okay.
My biological grandfather that my mom ended up finding on Ancestry. She freaked out because she didn't realize that she even had like family out there. But
Mm-hmm.
we all got like $100 uh it was like a packet of stuff they can take your DNA in. Like it's like a whole
23andMe.
DNA kit. I think so. But yeah, no, she found out that she was like 45 indigenous or like 45% native, and part of it was like part Mexican. I'm not sure like the other
Mm.
percentage, but there was a little bit of Italian, Greek in there, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was like Spain oriented, but I guess I have like less than 10% Italian and Greek in me. What up? Um, which
What up, Apatos?
I could write the
Alyssa, Apatos!
I could ride the boat with that all I want, but I'm like, no, just Mexican native.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm a good portion of like indigenous. But
Mm-hmm.
I am Mexican. My dad's family originates from Texas, and then I think there were Southern farmers.
Mm-hmm.
I could get my story wrong, but they did. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if my ancestors came from Mexico specifically, but I know they were like in the southern like side of Texas. Like they
Mm.
were built in that. It's like a small town called Pecos. If you guys want to look that up on your own time, feel free. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a very small remote town. Literally nothing is out there, but I mean, hey, civilization grew out there somehow.
Yeah.
It was so like isolated, and I was like, dang, we're absolutely in the middle of nowhere. And I actually saw like all the houses that my grandparents used to own or at least live in, and
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw the house or like the small tiny condo that my grandparents used to live in. They didn't live in a house, but they lived in like this shed, and they were like they came from poverty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, all they had was like a room, a very small, like it was like a studio, if anything. We
A
only had like a
studio in LA.
toilet. Yeah, it's like a studio in LA, but Texas, so everything's made of wood.
Yeah.
Um, essentially that. But yeah, no, it was really eye-opening, I would say. It's like, dang, my grandparents kind of Americanized us, but at the cost of
Mm.
me being here, it's kind of privileged. So,
Yeah.
like, I would say, thanks to our ancestors and our the president predecessors that derived from
I
that,
thought you were
all
about to
that
say
it
the
was
president. I was like, what?
no,
Wait a minute.
no,
What are you talking about?
no.
You do like a total left turn. You're like, what'd you say? So thanks to my ancestors and our president. Like, wait, what?
No, 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 no,
What
no,
the
no,
hell?
no, 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 no.
That's cool that you got to go and like see their studio apartment.
It was in shambles by the time I got there.
Dang.
Like it was about to crumble. It just looked like a shed, like an average Joe shed. It was insane.
Cause like how long had it been there? Like how many years?
Oh, I'm talking like 70 years, probably even longer.
7?
70.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, 7.
Seven? No, not 70. It could be like 50 or more.
Still,
But
yeah.
no. My parents are like, my grandparents are. I think they're gonna be in their 80s. I think they're 80s right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're old.
Yeah, 80's not too like it's not too old. Like it depends on how you take care of yourself, I guess. Because I've seen some 80-year-olds. I'm like, I thought you were 60. That's crazy.
I think all old people should play a simple sport like tennis, and then you can live
Literally
20 years
though.
longer. 20 years longer.
No,
And whether it's
seriously.
tennis or bowling or golfing, in my opinion, I think golfing is an old man's sport.
Oh yes, of course.
Y'all should do, I don't know,
Something
baseball or wrestling
aerobic.
or something. Aerobic. I mean, you could do track. Track is good.
Track and
Uh
field. Yeah, do some shot put at 80
Track and
years
field.
old.
Yeah.
That'll get the
I
blood
was
pumping.
doing I was doing taekwondo in my youngster ages, and then
Mm-hmm.
I transcended into wrestling, and then did jujitsu for a bit. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go again around December.
Jiu-jitsu.
Hopefully things aren't. Yeah,
Mm.
because I did it for 2 years. Um, yeah, I did it for 2 years. I put a 3 month cancellation, or at least a freeze on the
Mm-hmm.
account, and I'm gonna go back. Hopefully, I think either November or next month. So December.
I thought about doing Muay Thai because I was like,
Ooh. Yeah,
because
you
I've
can block
done.
with your knee.
Yeah,
You can block with your knees and elbows.
mm-hmm. I did kickboxing for a bit years ago, and I really loved that. Like, it's a really good workout, and I heard that Muay Thai was
Oh yeah.
like really good, but also like for self defense too. Like, I'd like to be stronger to like
Hmm.
just be able to defend myself. I don't know, just at least feel
Yeah.
like I'm stronger. But I also just want like I want to be ripped. But the reality is that I really don't like doing cardio. I like exclusively do incline walking and some light weights, and that's like all I do. But I would be down to do something like I like Pilates too. That's a really good workout, but I kind of want to do something where I'm like beating somebody up, you know?
I want to throw people. I want to be able to throw
Oh,
somebody.
okay.
I take that as you will, but just know if any of my
Gulp.
friends are getting bullied or if anybody is like
Oh,
getting instigator, if they're trying to pull up, it's like no, no, no. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna
I'm gonna
take you
throw you
overboard and I'm going to part you away from my ship. Be gone and beside in the waters, my friend.
beside in
You're
the
gone. You're out of
waters.
the ship.
It's like Among Us
Anyways,
in real life.
you have been ejected, my friend.
Yeah, you've been ejected. I'm so sorry to tell you.
And then two, I was gonna say something. Two,
You were gonna do
I did
something
want to
else.
I was gonna get into boxing at one point, just because
Yeah.
I want to complete, like at least a course in boxing. Because I
Hmm.
mean, knowing how to punch is one thing,
Hmm.
but actually dodging and
Yeah.
defending, it's is so important.
Agility.
Yeah, but no. I think anime kind of cultivated a space where I mean Dragon Ball Z is like a great prime example,
Hmm.
like getting stronger, eating like Goku, and then
Yeah.
being the indomitable spirit of the thought, saying, "Can he beat Goku? The Goku is you. You want to
Mm-hmm.
be strong like him? Okay, cool. Uh, eat, eat, sleep, and exercise plenty.
Yeah.
That is the way of the hermit turtle,
That was
as one they may say."
that was Attack on Titan for me. When I saw Mikasa's
Mm.
abs, I was like, yeah,
Oh my god!
we gotta get this thing on the road. Like I gotta
Hey,
be
yo, but
able
why?
to.
Why Armin ripped though when he got out of his Titan form? Like, God
They're all
damn!
ripped. I mean, I
They,
guess like
well,
it makes
they're
sense.
army men, right? They're
Yeah. And they
they're
don't eat.
that generation of army men. Yeah, no, they don't. I mean, well, they eat, but like it's not like high sustainable like meats,
Yeah.
high nutrition dense food and stuff like that. So
They're
it
not eating
obviously like
McDonald's.
they were. I mean, dude, look how Levi was malnourished,
Mm,
dog. But then, guess what? He transformed into just a
a
literally a Ninja
god.
Gaiden looking. Yeah, seriously.
Oh. Yeah, don't get me started on
He
Levi Ackerman.
he has the stamina of a freaking Mustang,
Yeah, he does.
and literally Zeke had him crumbling like a cocker spaniel.
Yeah, the way that like every every Titan was scared of him is just like, well, yes,
Yeah.
because he is
Yeah.
terrifying, but in the best way
I
possible.
was I was okay when I saw the scene of Zeke emerging from the founder
Mm-hmm.
when Aaron was in the founder. As soon as he was out, I'm like, "Where's Levi?
Yep, he's coming.
He's coming, right?" And then I did not flinch when he just cut him up
Yeah,
because I was expecting it. It's like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, he's dead.
yeah.
Goodbye.
I love that you can
Everybody's like,
feel it.
"Oh no, my God, that really just happened!" Like, guys, what were you expecting? As soon as he saw him in his eye sockets and his optic stems, he
Hmm.
was gonna rippity roo. Oh, you're now a fool.
If you
You're
haven't
dead.
seen Levi in a minute, just know that he's about to pop up in the most audacious way.
Ah, yes, bodacious. You better have
Bodacious.
under the table. You better have your underside of your tables cleaned because that boy's looking for dust.
Honestly, like anytime I'm feeling like I don't have it together, like things are a mess, I always imagine Levi walking into my room and the way that I shoot up out of that bed and tidy up, I'm like he would be so disappointed with me if he came in this room right now, and I don't want him to be disappointed in me.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want him to be mad at me. I
Ah,
want him to
yes,
be proud of me.
the good old days of anime characters overriding the sense of hey, I need a daddy in my life, and Levi's that
Hmm.
daddy
Oh yeah.
because
And
he didn't
mommy.
do it, and he didn't parent people. We were parented in the way that Levi would parent Aaron about his cleanliness,
Yeah.
and then since then, like Aaron was freaking out in that one scene where like everybody was arguing. It's like, guys, if Levi shows up in this dirty house, he's gonna come for you.
We're all dead.
And guess what? He gets the punishment too.
Yeah.
He can't escape from it.
No one is safe.
Yeah.
Did you see
Mm-mm.
that it was like that episode that was about Levi's like, or you saw it. Yeah, cuz the malnourished child.
Oh yeah. Like it was like it wasn't like a preseason, but it
It
was
was
like
like
an
a bonus
intermission. It
thing.
was like it was like a bonus intermission or like
Mhm.
a bonus episode.
Yeah.
Um, I just wish that they dubbed that because
Mhm.
that whole sequence of you know that whole visual, that whole story was
Mhm.
just outstanding. It did add a lot of lore to Levi's story and his like original crew. I'm kind of sad that they didn't really
Yeah,
dub it, but
because it's like it was good enough to be like a part of the. I mean, I understand. No, I feel like they still could have had just an episode about each character, and it would feel fine. Like it would feel
hmm
like it mixed in with the regular season. But I mean, that episode, yeah, that was like one of my favorite episodes of Attack on Titan, and it was very important for the lore. Um,
I think Levi's first crash out is like heart wrenching.
mm-hmm.
It was so beautifully crafted, but the emotions were so raw and
Yeah,
adulterated. It was just peak performance
yeah.
because he never crashed out in other seasons, but in that specific moment where he realized that all of his friends were brutally murdered,
Mm-hmm.
that was his first like, oh, frick, bro.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
about to have an arc.
that's a whole villain arc right there.
Yeah, I'm glad that he
Yeah,
survived in the
yeah,
end. Barely.
yeah. My characters are Levi, Aaron, uh, Junu's song from Solo Leveling, Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorites. Those are all my Get Strong favorites.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else?
Yeah, who
I don't
else?
know. I mean,
Um.
that's like I'm like talking anime specifically, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Aaron did nothing wrong.
No, I am
He
kind of a
did nothing.
sympathizer. He was just a child. Like
He was a martyr
he
for
like
freedom.
he didn't ask for any of this. His dad forced it on him, right? And
No, oh, hold on,
right?
hold on. He was called upon destiny from the founder, because
Yeah.
that's part of the lore.
Mm-hmm.
To you 2,000 years ago, or like what was that? Let me see. I have to like look it up real quick. Yeah, to you 2,000 years from now, and then it goes back into uh was it like from you, like, or like, oh no, it was like 2,000 years later, or some along the lines of that, like, because Aaron Kruger already had the memories of Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
and let alone be and behold, um Aaron's
Let alone
dad
and
was
behold.
basically, let alone behold.
Let
Did I say
alone
that
and
right?
behold. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
I don't know my sayings.
Let alone and behold, Aaron killed everybody.
His dad was being manipulated by him, or at
Yes.
least his memories were basically guiding him to the next chapters
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of, what's his name? Frick. Oh, Grisha?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Grisha Yeager? Yeah, Grisha Yeager. So, like, he was just like, crap, I have to kill all these people, and I'm going to have a huge crash out because this is not the life I wanted. But guess what? This is how the world's going to be
Yeah.
saved, and this is how the chapters are meant to be. Like, this is all Destiny's calling of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole story just beautifully crafts about the, I guess, the war and peace aspect of humanity. Like, we're always going to repeat themselves, and it just it
Yeah.
catastrophically like expresses that, hey, the Titans were never the problem.
Oh, yeah.
People are the problem.
As they always are.
People are, yeah, people are always meant to uh hyphen their problems and exaggerate it when it's like, okay, your passion. I mean, boundaries were like limited back then. I would say, at least in
Mm-hmm.
that time frame, like
Yeah.
emotions, like research studies. It's like, human evolution and connections. Like, that was all primitive. I mean, you could weigh out the scale of like dates and stuff like that. But no, like human evolution, like and mindfulness was not a thing. I mean, most certainly, even like in the 19th century, in IRL life,
Mm-hmm.
right? So people will drive their problems and they'll project, and they don't know
Yeah.
how to counsel with that. They don't know how to cope. So
Totally.
there's always gonna be war. There's always gonna be, peace and life and death and whatnot. I mean, it's just a whole single cycle. And no, Attack on Titan's story was like absolutely beautiful.
So
It
incredible.
it had so many political topics
Mm-hmm.
that not a lot of people got.
Yeah. Facts.
Not a lot of people got that. Um, you could compare that in today's like day and age. I'm not gonna like specify what though, but I'm sure if
Absolutely.
you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, no, Aaron Kruger had the thoughts, scenery, and just the memories of Aaron. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, if Grisha had those memories or being flashback into him, or at least if Aaron Yeager was communicating his father through, like, in the cave that he was in, it's like, you're not done here. You got to do this. You got to
Mm-hmm.
do that. It's like, okay, then was it Aaron, or was it some other entity that was morphing its time frame into Aaron Kruger's head? Like, what if he saw the memories and flashbacks too? I'm sure other predecessors, like generations way before that, saw everything until up to the rumbling.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the whole theories on this though, but no.
It's
And
all
then
so like
and then supposedly we're gonna get another catastrophe happening because of that one kid in the ending episode where he
oh
walks into a tree with his dog. And didn't we see a human with the dog as a Titan form not too long ago in the other
yeah.
episodes?
That like okay, when I just watched the show this year. So I'm still processing everything, but that whole like the I guess you could call it not the post credit, but like the credit sequence where it shows everything that happens afterwards, and it's
Yeah.
like the time lapse of them visiting his grave, and then the world evolving over hundreds of years, right? Is it hundreds of years or like 100 years? I don't know,
Mhm.
something like that. And then it shows that kid and the dog, and I was like, I'm gonna be sick. Like this is awful.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I
this is
don't want to see
terrible.
this because it's like it was almost for nothing, right? Like it
Yeah.
starts over. It
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
for
I mean,
nothing, but like
for generations to come past Eren Yeager's timeline, it was worth
yeah,
peace be gathering
in
and
the
other
moment.
things. But think about it. It was like a whole rapture of people being demolished by the
Mhm.
Titans by the Titans' wrath, right? So, and that was all under but he took out what I think a good percentage of like the Earth's population. He already
Yeah.
crumbled nations altogether. So what it came down to was all opposing all like foreign nations, or at least like every single nation, they saw what was happening. And the what was the island's name? It was Marley, not Marley. It was
Um parodies.
Parody or Paradise or Parody.
Paradise?
Yeah, it was Parody Island. I'm
Parody.
just gonna
It's
whatever.
spelled IS, so like
Yeah.
parody.
So all military nations came together to try to stop this atrocity. And
Mhm.
that's kind of like how it's like, that's how like the climax kind of starts.
Mhm.
If you have like an unstoppable opposing thread causing about to cause like a huge like apocalyptic scene, it's like, okay, you'd imagine all political figures saying, oh, we should probably do something about, otherwise we're all
Yeah.
screwed. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if humans went through like an alien invasion? We would all finally get along. It's like, hey, we gotta take out this. We gotta take out these aliens. You know what I mean?
You would
We
think.
don't want. You don't want Independence Day happening on you, do you?
Yeah. Like
Remember that movie?
oh yeah. And there've been many, many movies about situations like that where something
Yeah.
comes to Earth and like I was just talking to some friends about Arrival tonight, which is you've seen Arrival?
Mm. I've seen of it, but go
It's
ahead.
like one of my favorite movies, but it's basically
Hmm.
about these I think it's 8 black pods come down to Earth in various continents and countries, and basically everyone has to try to decode why they're there and if they mean harm or if they're there to help. And
Yeah.
that, they kind of have to work together to share information like, oh, well, we think we figured out that they're saying this. Well, we figured out that we think that they're saying this. And to kind of match notes and try to figure out because they might be there to destroy the whole world, they don't know.
I don't know.
But even then, like there was conflict between the countries like, oh, well,
Hmm.
we're just going to blow it up. And we don't care what you think. We're going to blow it up because we think it's a threat. And Amy Adams literally has to, oh God, it's a whole time
I'll
mind
have to look
thing
at
that
it.
I cannot explain. But basically, Amy Adams has to stop somebody from essentially blowing it up because like, that's not what you're supposed to do, basically. But I think
That's
that
illegal.
if we were in that situation, I don't think we would work together. Maybe some countries would work together, but I think like
Mm.
America would not at its current state would not be willing to work with other people unless it's like Russia, which slay
You
Russia.
just
I
have
love Russia. But
you just have prideful men thinking that they're all that in a bag of chips,
yeah,
thinking like, I don't need your help. We have the resources. Oh, what do you mean?
and now
Hundreds
I
of people
firmly
die.
believe if we had Amy Adams
Yeah,
running
get
every
a get
country, yes, it would get figured out in a day.
This is why women should run everything around here.
Yes, absolutely. And I stand on that forever. And guess what? We've never had the chance to prove that. So maybe someday. But right
In
now,
Mexico, we did. Or in
yeah.
Mexico, they did. They did.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, here's a question for all of you out there watching. Ask any family member who is a woman. Anyone who's a woman in the
A
family,
woman.
right? Ask anybody. Ask your aunts and ask your sister. Ask your cousin, whoever. Yeah. Ask the question: are ladies more organized than men? And they're gonna go on a whole tangent about why women are more coordinated, more detailed, more intuitive than men. They have a lot of perspective, different perspectives, right? We can't just like solo ground ourselves into our own like guidance. I mean, like it doesn't help to like ask. It doesn't hurt to ask for help every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like for one thing, like that's why in partners like they kind of like fall and lean onto each other. Like
Yeah.
obviously you want a different perspective. Men, I mean, you hear it all and you hear it all the time in like 90s or early 2000s trash reality shows. You find in the Nickelodeon, it's like men are clueless. They're so clueless.
Mm-hmm.
Think of how many times in episodes of iCarly where men or Freddie or Gibby or Spencer does something stupid, and then Carly and Sam, they have to like critically think about it's like, oh, we should probably do this or something. I don't know. But just think about all these aspects of how man and woman can like kind of think together. I would want someone coordinated and someone who knows how to schedule a meeting, someone who knows how to at least like who knows how to multitask, manage, and like keep under high pressure, because women had high pressure in societal terms back in like the 60s, for example.
Mm-hmm.
They were held up to such a high standard, and then they have to raise kids.
Yeah.
So think about that. Why wouldn't I want a prime minister or a president or someone in command to kind of lead us into a better organized society, into a more mindfulness and into more considerate society?
Yes.
We live in a society.
We live in a society. We
My Topo
do.
Chico's done.
It's like, yeah, it's just the fact that like we were so close to being able to live in that society. And I mean, not to get like controversial, but I think that we were supposed to, and something happened that caused it to not.
I hope Amy Adams goes into the polls, because I'm voting green for her.
I wish she would too, because she would
By Jove.
slay. By Jove.
By Jove, she would kill it.
I'm actually very curious to see who will be running in the next election, because like,
who knows?
As of right now, I don't know of any like new candidates. There might not be another election. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't want Mermaid and Barnacle Boy to be in the top two contending.
I wish that Vermin
candidates.
Supreme would run again. You remember Vermin Supreme? Are you too young for that?
I think I know what you're talking
about. The guy
with
the wizard guy from like Idaho or something.
Oh, okay. I see where that's going.
Please, he wears a boot for a hat.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he should. That would be nice.
I think Matt Pat should run for president.
I mean, honestly, yeah, screw it. Let a YouTuber run for president, but not Mr. Beast. I don't want to see.
I had to tell my brother to stop buying my nephew Mr. Beast bars, or whatever they're called. Beast bars, is that what they're called? Anyway,
Feastables, which is such a dumb name.
No, my god. Oh my god. I genuinely hope if I see a packet of Feastables.
I'm drop kicking Feastables tomorrow.
I want to boycott this company.
I already do, but like he doesn't care.
We don't buy anything from them, but it's like no. I had to like stop my brother. It's like, hey, you shouldn't buy that.
Do you know how bad those probably are for you? Like, and this is coming from someone that loves candy and chocolate.
I'd rather have Lunchables and M&Ms being packed into my bag.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather go into a pantry and eat a marshmallow, because I used to do that when I was a kid. I was like, I'm just gonna steal a marshmallow from the pantry.
I'm gonna treat myself.
I don't want my parents watching, because I think they make me feel uncomfortable when I do it.
Because it's the most like secretive snack.
Run! Hide! Yeah. Actually, my grandma caught me slurping some cake frosting.
Slurping?
It was so bad.
Is it like
It was
separated?
no. So I went into my I was at my grandma's house. So I was like 10 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I went into the pantry and I wanted something sweet because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like I I don't know if I was young enough to like know that it was okay to go in the freezer. So I was like, okay, in the pantry, because I think it was just my grandma telling me it's like, hey, you can have whatever the snack is here in this pantry. It's like, okay, cool. So I go in there and then I see like this packet of four cake frosting. It's like there's like your red frosting, green, yellow, blue, all your all your dyed
Your
frostings
primary
with cake and
colors.
cupcakes. Yeah, your primary colors. Those are so good. I love Red 40. What do you mean? I
I
like
love
drinking or
her.
not drinking. I love Red 40. I
I
love
don't
Blue
mind.
1 or 2. I love Yellow 5 or whatever that is.
Who's keeping
But yeah, no,
count?
she caught me. She caught me and I was like crying. And it's like, do not tell my mom, please.
Is that
Please.
what you sounded like?
Please. Yeah, probably.
Do not tell my
I probably
mom.
sounded like way more whiny, but yeah.
Don't tell mom.
Actually, wait, here's a question.
Hmm.
There's Nesquik, there's Ovaltine, and there's Hershey syrup.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of chocolate milk did you have? I'm gonna judge you hard on this.
Um, well, I had both Hershey's and Nesquik, but they were two different experiences. The
Okay.
Hershey's syrup was when I wanted to party. The Nesquik was
Okay.
like a light drink.
Go on. Okay, so it was like your daily, but then Hershey syrup, it's like, oh, I'm going full
Hershey's
ham.
after dark. That's Hershey's.
I am getting cronked off of Hershey syrup.
Yeah, I would load that glass up and to where I could see it at the bottom, and I would get a spoon and I would literally spoon feed the milk and the chocolate.
Oh yeah. And then you're wait, do you have Krispy Kreme out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay, because I was gonna
Hmm.
say, like, it's like, yeah, like pack a Hershey syrup glass with milk
Oh my
with a
god.
nice 12 pack of Krispy Kreme
With a
donuts.
nice cold crack open a cold 12 pack of Krispy Kreme. Hell yeah, brother.
That was the daydream.
Yeah.
Going to my grandma's house, and then my aunts would just die for Krispy Kreme.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, that sounds
because
good.
they used to live near Krispy Kreme back in the day, but now they
Dangerous.
live in Florida.
Mm,
My grandparents live in Florida.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
I like Florida.
Florida's okay.
What part of Florida?
It's like 2 hours from Tampa.
North or south? Or east or west? East. I guess east. It wouldn't be west because Tampa's right
I
at the
don't
water.
I don't know. Wait, hang on.
You don't know the city?
I don't know the city
Oh, it's
because
like a
like oh,
random city?
it's not a random city. It's just I haven't been to Florida all that much.
Mm.
So I mean, um, no, it's somewhere that's like it's not in Tampa, but it's
It's 2 hours, you said?
I think it's like it wasn't Hudson. It was
Mm.
somewhere else. Maybe not Brooksville. I'm having such a hard
There's
time
a
right
lot
now.
of random like suburbs around Tampa, so it could be
They
anywhere.
they live in the they like, kind of live in the suburbs, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll say this: they live like above Tampa, like in
Okay.
between like a little subsection of like Orlando and Tampa.
Oh, okay. So
Uh,
that's like,
but
yeah.
yeah, their house was nice. They had a lot of stuff out
Mm-hmm.
there. They had a lot of nice restaurants. Their steaks are good. I had some at a steakhouse over there. It
Steaks are
was great.
good.
I judge a steak by its steak.
As you should.
Yeah. Oh my God, I like some of the best steakhouses in Dallas. Actually, you know what? I think if we go
In
to
Dallas.
Sonic Expo, we have to go to a steakhouse for
Well, we
sure.
are going to Sonic
Just a
Expo.
nice.
You mean when we go to
When we
Sonic
do,
Expo?
when we go. Wait, did I say if?
You said if. Girl, I'm going. I don't know about you.
I can't drink this anymore.
Yeah.
Out of comedic value.
But no, you're saying we should go eat steak
We
in
got we got
Dallas.
to hit up a steak. All of us,
Yeah.
like all of us, including Audie, freaking Okay
Mm-hmm.
Landy, freaking
Everybody.
Arthur. Oh wait, did I say his name? My
Arthur,
bad.
that is not his name.
We've had this conversation.
I promise you, New Metal, if you're listening to this, I know that's not your name. I know because you've never told me, and I've literally had dinner with you, and you haven't told me your first name.
If I'm right, you gotta. What if we like? What if we got each other?
If
What if we
I'm
got each other
right,
like?
I will buy you dinner. If you're wrong, you buy me dinner. It doesn't have to be anything expensive.
Oh my God, we're going to Whataburger.
You're like, so we're not going to the
I will.
steakhouse.
I will insult you by going to Whataburger.
Whataburger's alright.
It's so mid.
I like
It's
In-N-Out
not
better.
better. Yeah, right. No, but it's better than it's better than Shake Shack because I think Shake Shack is way too salty. Like at least the one
Yeah.
that I'm Shake Shack is really salty in their patties, and I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like. And I think they just add way too much mustard.
Mm-hmm.
At least in like how the way they make it. But Whataburger, it's like your average like Southern Wendy's,
It's
but
too
Wendy's is better
much.
in my opinion. Wendy's is still better in my opinion.
Yeah, Wendy's is pretty good.
It's so fire. My Wendy's is like my favorite hamburger joint.
Mm-hmm. Um,
McDonald's never grew up with McDonald's. I only grew up with for the nuggies. My bad.
yeah, McDonald's is like the burgers are like in a pinch, you know. They're easy.
Burgers used to be good in the 80s or
Mm,
90s back then, but
yeah.
now they used to be like the first starting. Like they used to be like what In-N-Out is now.
Mm-hmm.
All like all like handmade, like on the grill, stuff like that. They weren't like
Yeah.
pressed and stuff like that. It was just so often.
It's so good. The fries, the animal style fries. God, I'd like
Ooh.
need to. There is an In-N-Out in Dallas, so we should go.
Yeah, I wonder how long
I'll
that
buy your
line is.
In-N-Out if you're right.
That's fair.
I don't think you're right though. I just don't believe that he would put that in a comment section if he was like just 2 days prior teasing a name reveal if he hit 10K on YouTube. I don't think he would just drop it in a comment section unless he's crazy like that.
If it wasn't his name Arthur, but he just chose the name Arthur, why would you think, or how would, like, what was his mindset going through? It's like, I gotta pick a name. Like, I wonder, oh, Arthur. Like, I wonder what that comes from. I
He
wonder how he
probably
got
just
that.
likes the show Arthur.
Maybe. I didn't watch Arthur, but I know it's a good show.
Oh,
My brother
Arthur's
watched that.
great.
I haven't watched it.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Rest in
pieces.
PBS.
PBS. Let's talk about that.
Mmm,
No, I'm just kidding.
delicious.
Uh,
No, they are I think people have been donating a lot, and
mm,
they just rebooted Reading Rainbow with that TikToker Michael, who's like the librarian dude.
mm,
So Reading Rainbow is back with him. So they're like kind of reviving it, which is
yeah.
great because we need
Hmm.
that to stay alive. Um, but yeah, I used to watch PBS. I mean, PBS was that's just what you watched because it was like so
So peak.
accessible and so peak,
Yeah. Yeah.
so peak.
So super accessible.
I think my favorite show was, well, it depended on my age. I loved Arthur, but I loved the Big Comfy Couch, of course, which is actually a Canadian show, interestingly enough.
And you've
Um,
Canada.
Canada. I also loved Zaboomafoo.
I don't think I watched that.
It was the one about the lemur. It was good. They'd just be like Zaboomafoo when he would fly in.
There was a lot of shows I didn't watch
Yeah. Well,
on PBS. On PBS specifically, but yeah. No.
yeah. Um, and yeah, I was a Disney kid too, so I loved like Out of the
Oh
Box.
my God.
Out of the box.
What
Out of the
was that
box.
one? There was a couple ones on Disney
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Disney Channel. That was a good one. That was a good one right there. I think growing up it was like that one that fish show, cartoon show
Fish
about
cartoon.
fish cartoon. It was like on Disney Channel. Um, but there was also Zack and Cody.
Oh
There was
yeah.
also Gravity Falls. That's a big one right there. Gravity
Mm-hmm.
Falls is top tier.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, Phineas and Ferb was just like a timeless classic.
Peak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big Cartoon Network kid too. I
Ooh.
loved Billy and Mandy was like my favorite show. I wanted to be her so badly. I met Greta Lyle recently. She is the coolest person ever.
Yeah.
And Courage the Cowardly
So
Dog.
fire.
Should not have been watching that, but it was great. And Ed, Edd
What
and
do you mean
Eddy.
you shouldn't? What do you mean you
It's
shouldn't have been watching it? What do you
scary.
mean?
It's really
Really?
scary.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think that's like I think that cartoon was like a tester of like how tough or how brave kids were
Mm-hmm.
into watching something as as an interesting art style. Like, but honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I found Courage's art style more appealing than Ed, Edd and Eddy's. I thought it was like so
No, that
ugly.
makes sense.
Yeah, I genuinely did not like how Ed, Edd and Eddy displayed on screen.
It's as
It's just the
nauseating
art
as the
style.
show is.
Yeah. Plus, my brother watched it more than I. I'm just like, "Ugh, I'm just gonna like not watch what my brother's watching.
I
Ugh,
think like at the
ugh,
time I was like going through that like stupid obnoxious phase, and so Ed and Eddie really spoke to that, and I just
Yeah,
identified with them. I was like, wow, I am this
I
stupid.
I was a Looney Tunes kid.
Mm-hmm.
Foster's Home. Billy Mandy's a
Oh
great
yeah,
one.
Foster's Home.
My favorite episode or my favorite scene of Billy and Mandy, it was when they were going up against this pirate guy, right? And then
Yeah.
I think Mandy was like going through like a time paradox because like she met her future self.
Yeah.
And but then she turned out to be like this, this old lady who was like super kind and nice, but that's like exactly what Mandy resents in
Mm-hmm.
herself because she's like dark, gloomy, just she's a very, very passive and nonchalant, but also very evil kid.
Yeah.
Evil. The lore is that she was abandoned as a kid, but then wolves tried to raise her as one of their own.
That makes sense.
And then the parents were just like, it's not because we don't love Mandy,
Mm-hmm.
we're just kind of scared of her.
Yeah.
And sometimes and then they go there, and it's actually kind of deep because once you look back at the show, it's like, dang, like these parents actually considered leaving their kid behind because they all thought the wolves would take better care of Mandy than themselves.
Yeah.
It's
She's such
crazy,
an
but
icon.
no, like, she isn't. She's like a she even like she even messed with Raven in like one of those like intermission
Mm-hmm. Which is
scenes,
funny.
like the animated intermissions
Yeah.
where all like Cartoon Network characters came into like the same universe and stuff like that.
Yeah. I kind of miss that.
I love watching those. But no, like the scene where older Mandy and then Erwin
Mm-hmm.
are in a relationship. Mandy sees that, she screams, and that like made me giggle and laugh and chuckle a lot. And then she ran out of the house, and I'm like, okay, I'm already like about to spit my drink.
Yeah.
Then bears just come up and maul and demolish her. Like, what the?
I remember that. That was so crazy.
Like, why is she getting jumped?
Yeah. Oh
I
God.
spat out my drink, and my brother got so mad. Just because it's like Jaden, what did you do? It's like, watch.
I like can't explain
watch
this.
this watch this episode, please. And you would do the same thing, and you can't get mad at me.
God, that show was
Oh my
so
god.
good. It was so like
So-
so disturbing,
it was disturbing but appealing.
but like perfect for kids. I mean, it was so silly. But like if you watch it as an adult, you're like, wow, this show is really messed up.
It's really
Like
messed up.
how did,
I think every show is messed up because
yeah.
no, name me one kid script writer ever. Adults write these shows,
Yeah.
not kids.
Oh no, yeah,
Or at least,
kid.
kids. Well, kids, okay. Technically, if you want to get real technical and nitty-gritty about this, the adults who write this come from like childhood experiences. Like, people get their own stories and they put their merits
Mm-hmm.
on script. They put all of their experiences on script.
Yeah.
So if you want to get technical, I guess their inner child is speaking them out. They're expressing
Absolutely.
themselves on paper, pen and paper.
I did a I studied film and I took a TV course one semester,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah, that
did
was good.
my big presentation on children's
Hmm.
television, and I used a
Oh yes.
lot of Cartoon Network shows to show that like children's television, popular children's television is, I wouldn't say
Oh my god.
now it's changed. You good?
My microphone just did a thing.
What thing?
Like it just made like a. Did you hear that?
A little bit, yeah.
That's weird. I don't know what that was. I think it was my. Oh, it was okay. It was my light. Never mind. Um,
Um,
but yeah, no, go on.
when I made the presentation, this was back in like 2018.
Mhm.
And so I was talking about like the television that like we grew up with or I grew up with was not like meant for kids. It was shown to children, but it was not made for children. And
Yeah,
just how that has affected this generation of adults. And thankfully now children's television has come back to actually being more like PBS. Like Bluey is a great example. I mean, that show is pure
oh my
just
God.
for children, but also
Yeah,
it's for adults in a positive educational way, like
sure.
teaching emotional intelligence to both parents and kids
Yeah.
because they both need it. But yeah, like the era of television that I grew up with was written by the most heinous people and was not meant for children, but it was marketed for children, and that's what
She's
sold.
talking about you, traumatized parents.
Sorry, y'all are weird. I mean, do we really need to talk about
Y'all are weird.
Nickelodeon?
No. Oh my God.
Y'all are freaks. But also, on that note, Rugrats actually has a really like crazy story because it was created
That was
by
crazy.
a married
I don't even remember
couple.
anything about. I wasn't even a. I wasn't even watching Rugrats when I grew up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I did not
Oh,
watch
that
that
was
at
my
all. But
show.
I guess there was some
There was some
great
tea.
themes on those.
There was some
There's
tea.
some stuff. Great
So
great
it was created by a married couple, and there's a point in Rugrats, if you watch it from start to finish, you'll notice that there is a tone shift in the show about 2 or 3 seasons in,
hmm
and it's because they started going through a divorce. So they broke up during while the show was still going on, and you can literally tell when the show starts to get super dark and weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No, that's real.
yeah. So like it was just such I think it was the craziest time in children's television to like
Honestly.
witness and to grow up with, because like what are these shows like talking about, like these are
What
for
are these
kids.
shows talking about?
I mean, they were
No,
great, so
it's more than
entertaining.
that. It's
It's
way
deeper.
more than that, my
It's
friends.
deeper than that, always deeper than that. Like,
There's always a theme
and
involved.
there is
Always.
still there is still a lot of danger in children's not children's television, but children's media that's made for kids. Like, most of it's online now, like YouTube. There's some scary stuff that is marketed for children on YouTube. That if you're not monitoring your kid's iPad, they're going to be watching some pretty messed up stuff.
hmm
So we've gone from all of the regulated stuff being disturbing and messed up to the regulated stuff being good and positive, but the unregulated stuff is like the
hmm
problem now, and it's impossible to regulate it because there are no
Mm,
regulations for social
that's not
media.
regulation though. Mm.
So now we've got a
How do you think AI?
bigger
How do you think AI
problem.
is taking a toll right now?
Who?
AI.
Oh my god, like we're screwed. The kids are screwed. I'm sorry to say it. Unless you don't let your kid look at a screen, it's yeah.
Yeah, I crumble. My face literally turns into how Rango was in the sun. I'm sure you saw Rango.
Yes.
Yeah, my face turns into crippled ashes as soon as I see a kid looking at an iPad
Yes.
at any circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
unless if it's like unless if it's like super like primitive or something like super simple, like if it's like a I don't know, like a vocabulary, phonics, or like math or anything
Yeah.
under those parameters. No, it's like if it's like a show, like if I see Cocomelon on my freaking
Oh my
kid's
god.
eye sockets, I'm going to rip that iPad away from him, and I'm gonna just like, here, let's grab some shapes, let's grab some puzzles, let's grab some books,
As a
grab some
parent,
freaking Dr. Seuss.
why would you ever let your child watch Coco Melon? Like, when there are so many things that your child could be watching that are stimulating, but like actually teach them emotional intelligence. And like I said, I don't think I'm ever gonna have kids, but if I do, they will be watching the VHS tapes that I have back there. They will be watching Little Bear on loop
Well,
and whatever else, but
I
nothing
am
online.
I am yeah, I am putting the Muppets and Elmo's World on repeat. You understand me?
Sorry if you don't like it, you're gonna like it.
They're gonna like it. It's a fact.
Thankfully, though, Bluey
It's
is
a
like
fact.
beloved by so many kids. Same with Miss Rachel. Perfect
Yeah,
examples of like what kids could be watching that keep them
sure.
entertained. They keep them singing and dancing,
Yeah,
and they don't need to watch Coco Melon. Like it is
they really
so
don't.
brain melting. Like
Hmm. It serves no purpose other than just like child brain rot,
it's like
you
letting
know?
your kid just scroll your toddler scroll TikTok for 3 hours. It's the equivalent of that because no, there's no substance. It's just
Yeah,
mindless.
yeah.
So yeah.
Unless if you're like on a political phase where you're watching other civilians cry on the camera.
Oh my
But
god.
okay, I'm not saying like okay, guys, your your life is valid. You're doing great, sweetheart. I'm just letting you guys know it's like you got to do more than just be on a screen. I understand. You want to
Yeah.
vent, you have no one else to vent to. I get it. It's your counselor.
Yeah.
I just think you should get out of your own circle. Just I'm
Yeah.
gonna lightly push you guys into do something more than get on TikTok because TikTok is not gonna help you out in the middle at the end of the day.
It's
It's just
no.
gonna make your day worse. And
It's true.
also we're in a more competitive nation, so think about that.
Mhm.
We gotta self cultivate and self ground ourselves. I mean, I literally saw somebody, I saw somebody like outside. Like I saw this video. It was like this one dude. He's like
Mhm.
he's like shirtless in the wilderness, and the
Mhm.
caption said raw dogging for 3 hours until I get my attention span back. It's just him sitting like in the wilderness or just outside for, and he says 3 hours, and I'm like, honestly, that's not a bad idea. Like, what if you're just like outside for like 3 hours and you have like no phone,
Yeah.
no nothing, no like all you have, and you could bring a book if you wanted to, but like,
Mhm.
dude, even it's like a small testament of like going outside for an hour, it can literally change and rewire your brain. You need endorphins from the sun. You need that
Yeah.
vitamin D. It acts like a hormone in your brain. It
Mhm.
acts like a fundamental element that basically compatibilizes with all your other hormones and cells and all that good stuff. Like it's a
Yeah.
neurological enhancement for your brain. You need to have sun.
Mhm. Grounding is so
But
important. Like I just
mhm.
it's starting to get like cool
So get
here.
off TikTok.
Get off TikTok. I need to take my own advice cuz I'd be on TikTok till 4 in the morning.
Just pretend it's 2010s, guys. We can stick to Instagram and YouTube. That's
I
all we can
try
do.
to like I'm a collector of like Y2K stuff. I try to keep
Oof.
myself grounded in that era because it was such a simple, peaceful time where like if I wanted to watch something, I'd have to physically put it into the VHS tape,
Hmm.
VCR, and
Hmm.
sit there. And when I'm done with it, I gotta power it off. You know?
Hmm. Here's
Yeah.
here's a question actually.
Mm.
Considering that people are speculating that AI is going to take a lot of these platforms. I mean, TikTok's a prime example. I mean, AI is being implemented on Spotify, and now Spotify's
Yeah.
representation is not so bleak. It's looking bleak right now.
Oh yeah.
And now people are starting people. I mean, I can look at the comment sections. I'm not sure if this is like a prominent stance yet, at least to the public people.
Hmm.
But some people are starting to turn to iPods, MP3
Yeah. I
players,
have one.
actual CD player. Yeah, I think in that era, that's when technology should have stopped, and
Yes.
AI should have stuck with science, marine biology in total. It should have been implemented towards NASA. It should have been privately funded,
Yeah.
or at least not. Well, not private. I mean, okay, I think it is privately funded in like in some cases. I'm
Hmm.
not sure if like there are certain corporations who kind of like kind of puts their
Who
I
knows?
guess, put their devotion into that. But like, it should have been only grounded with NASA. People who are looking into science, people who are looking into like evolution, progression, stuff like that. Like, it should have been that. But considering that now, with when it comes to entertainment, I think people can be way more grounded with just MP3 players, iPods, because like at least you're just looking for songs. You're not really like you're not looking for something on Spotify or Apple Music or
Yeah.
but that's like you're already on the phone and then guess what? You're back on these other social media platforms. But like I think uh tangible, I guess, artifacts, I would say like CDs, VHS tapes, like that has a lot of value.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It holds a lot of value to, I guess, the aesthetic, the mood you're going for, and I mean that's why people like collect vinyl records, and like actually they own vinyl players. I mean, it's the aesthetic's still out there. It's still like a thing that people very much enjoy, and the audio quality is phenomenal
Oh yeah.
on some record players.
Yeah. I have a Disney Princess CD player, and I've started
Sick.
collecting CDs from the early 2000s of artists that I love, like Michelle Branch,
Yeah,
Hilary Duff, the
yeah.
classics, you know.
I, I think you
Yeah.
should get vinyls for bands that you actually give a fuck about. You
Well,
know what I mean?
yes.
Like only get the ones that you truly love and are just a fan of. I mean, I want Evanescence.
Yes.
I want Bad Omens. I want freaking Crush 40 for Sonic. What up?
Does Crush 40
I
have
want
vinyls?
Sonic Adventure 2 did have a vinyl record of its own. But it's super
Oh,
rare. It's super rare. It's so uncommon.
somebody send that to me. Somebody
I
in
know.
Japan,
No,
please.
you can look it up, but
It's
yeah,
on
no,
eBay,
like
surely. I
yeah, but
found
like $500.
The Sonic Heroes CD from Japan on eBay, and I almost bought it. It's not that expensive. It was like, was it like $20? No, more than that. Maybe like 30. But I would pay
Beats
30
me. I
for
don't
the
know.
Sonic Heroes soundtrack
Yeah, why
to
not?
put
If it's
on
on a
the
CD,
shelf.
if it's on a CD, why not?
The the day that we do a group trip to Japan, the thrifting is gonna be crazy.
Not even the thrifting, just like
The shopping.
fashion, just shopping in general.
I
I
have to
mean,
bring an extra suitcase.
oh jeez. Bring like a backpack. Just buy a backpack out there and just like find something that
Yeah.
you're looking for. I literally brought so much Japan merch. Like I got like a pro controller for the price of $40 and compared to like yen to USD.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got like all these Japanese versions of like all these games that could not find in the US in GameStop. I literally
Mm-hmm.
bought my former friend a Japanese edition of Donkey Kong 3 on the
I love
GameCube.
that. I love that game.
And I gave him that, and then I bought my friend who is like a big Nintendo 64 collector. I got him like a Japanese version of Mario Party 2, and he
Oh,
loves Mario Party 2. He will die in the coffin with all the Mario Party titles in his coffin. He's just gonna have all of his N64
that's
stuff in there.
fair.
You know,
That's gonna be me with the
I mean,
Sonic soundtracks once I get my hands on them.
I'm probably gonna die with my DSi in the hand.
Yeah, that's like
DSi was oof.
one of my goals is to have like a display wall of like
Mhm.
all my favorite Sonic soundtracks, um, Japanese versions of the games. Like, I just need to get to Japan. I need to
all
go
I'm
to
saying
Japan.
is all I'm saying is that our epitaphs are going to be the most insane to look
Yeah.
at when people like look at our epitaphs like they wanted this.
Yeah, when
All
they
right.
like come get my stuff, they're gonna be like, okay, well, send it to Goodwill, I guess. This old stupid game. Like, this isn't worth anything.
Yeah.
It's worth like $200.
Oh no. It's going to be worth lots.
Just saying,
By the time we're like 80, all of our
oh,
Sonic merch, all of the stuff that we
the
collect are
movie
going to be
stuff is gonna be
val.
I'm so mad that I didn't
Oh man.
collect the um the movie merchandise, like the popcorn buckets. I was in
Oh man.
Canada when I saw Sonic 3, and so I couldn't get to an AMC or a Regal, and so I didn't get to buy any of the pop. But for you better believe I'm buying every single thing of Amy
Oh
that they
yeah.
have. Probably Metal Sonic too, but the Amy
Someone who
stuff.
has the cardboard cutouts of movie
Oh my god, I have
merchandise
to hunt them down.
out out in the theater. Actually, one of the cosplayers that I follow on Instagram actually got one of those. It was with Shadow's
Oh
bike,
yeah,
and he was like riding it.
What's her name?
Jay something.
Maxon, right?
Was it Maxon?
Jay, is it Jay?
Was it Maxon?
Is it Jay Lily? They're an icon, but the username always trips
Jay
me.
Lily Max on
Jay
cause.
Lily
Yeah,
Maxon.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, icon. I saw that TikTok. Yeah, I was like,
That
hey,
was the most insane find.
you're living my dream.
Or, yeah, that was the most insane find that she had come across. That's perfect.
She
She's gonna
probably
have
knew
that
somebody.
in her. She's gonna have that in her funeral and her ceremony.
I'm gonna just like
That's
when I go see the movie, I'm gonna find the nearest employee and just be like, I will literally give you $200 if you ensure that this is mine.
It's over. It's Jover.
Under the table. I need the Amy.
Uh-huh.
I need the Amy standee, please. Whatever it takes, I'll do whatever it takes.
I haven't done a Sonic movie edit yet. I need to do that.
In what way? What kind of edit?
Well, you know my AMV, right?
Yes.
The one that I made. Yeah, I want to make something with the movie.
Oh, you
At least
should.
with all the movies.
Uh-huh.
Probably with all the movies. Yeah.
You could
I'm
literally...
actually wanting...
The thing is with these movies, the hype is never down. You can do stuff about the Sonic movies tomorrow, and the numbers will be big. Like, that's why they're so iconic, because, I mean, they're iconic because they're iconic, but like,
yeah,
how many movies, like, especially about video game characters, have had this much longevity that the movie comes out and then people are still talking about it till the next one comes out, like every day?
I think Sonic 3 had some of the biggest video game outputs and afterwaves of like hype and like any video game industry or franchise. Like even the Mario movie didn't have that much hype.
No.
I mean, yes, it did in a way.
It was great, but
Sonic theater reactions were so raw and energetic, and they were just all over the place. I saw them everywhere. It was
the build up was some of the craziest hype. I mean, that's what got a lot of people into creating Sonic content that I've spoken to. Me.
The second movie, yeah.
And Alyssa?
The second movie did, yeah, seriously. The second movie brought a lot of introductory into the characters, into the main like cast, and it blended with the original story so perfectly. The thing with Shadow though, as soon as he made his appearance, all the Sonic Adventure 2 fans came crawling from they were like cicadas.
Depths.
We all came from nowhere.
Literally.
We were just like, oh, there's actually going to be a movie about one of my favorite games, and there's going to be Live and Learn. What?
Yeah, it's because like Shadow is a whole demographic, just like Amy is a whole demographic.
So demographic.
Like,
seriously.
I knew. As soon as I realized that Shadow was going to be in the next movie, I was like, oh, this thing's about to blow up. Like, and I was, I was nervous about like who was going to voice him. That was so important, obviously. And when I found out it was actually Keanu, I was like,
yeah.
Oh,
I had no doubts it was going to be like that. No,
yeah.
I had absolutely no doubts it was going to not be a flop. It was going to be extravagant. It was going to be, it has to. And plus, okay, he was mentioned once in the first movie, and then he has his own bike company. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who else could they have picked?
He's literally perfect. I mean, there was like, I had a few options in my mind. Him, Hayden Christensen, who played Darth Vader, or Anakin Skywalker, sorry, but also Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. I really wanted Robert Pattinson, but I love Keanu. Because Rob, we call him Rob. His Batman was very close to Shadow.
Oh yeah.
That's what got me thinking that he could voice Shadow. Is I had seen Batman, which I never see superhero movies, but I saw the Batman with Robert Pattinson, and I was like, oh, that could be Shadow the Hedgehog. And
it could have been too much. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't
gravelly, maybe
gravelly, grungy, kind of raspy.
Keanu had maybe that little like mid-register naturally.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
has.
It was more of a, I wouldn't say calm, but it was
Yeah,
more distant, more
like reserved and like
it was reserved. Yeah, yeah,
guarded.
yeah. I'm trying to find
Yeah.
the acro not the acronym, this not the synonym. It was the basically the opposite of corn. Like
Yeah.
he's not corny at all.
He's
Like I
not
mean,
corny.
Sonic's a little
He's
corny,
very
a little
corny.
bit. He's very corny.
He's very corny. I mean, they every movie
Yeah.
they have given him at least one corny line, sometimes two. Shadow does not have
Shadow's
any
just
corny lines.
no. He hates corniness,
He
like I
does.
do.
Yes. I hate corniness, but I don't hate cringe. I love cringe.
I think cringe is like the most
I'm
unforgivable
cringe.
sin.
I'm very cringe.
I think being corny is less sinful than being cringe.
You think so? Because corny
Because
is
being corny,
like,
it's like corny is like silliness, but cringe is like okay, you're doing something that kind of makes you look a little stupid.
Jaden, I'm so sorry to tell you that we're in the Sonic fandom. So, you are. But
Do you
it's
think I'm
okay.
stupid?
Because we all are.
No.
We're all cringe together. But it's okay.
That one Bugs Life quote's like, "Do you think I'm stupid?
Do
Do I look stupid
to
to you?"
That's like, I think that's the best line in the whole
Neurotyp
movie.
Us with
Do I look
neurotypical kids, and then us when we ask that question, and then neurotypicals like in that one Bugs Life bloopers. Yes.
Yeah. Dude, remember when they used to animate bloopers in movies?
Disney doesn't do things like that
They
anymore.
don't like
It
fun.
really crumbles my it. No, it just crumbles my heart.
It's all money to them. They don't care about the whimsy. Like, why did
We
we
should all
stop
be
that?
like we should all be like Fillmore and cause our own conspiracies against the government. The Cars movie. Because he complained about oil being gentrified under corporations. What? I didn't say
Yeah, they
that.
don't do stuff like that anymore.
Not even
Everything.
bloopers, like just special features in the end of credits. Like they
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
There's no special, like, I don't know, because with those, like, the bloopers in the animated movies, like, it just made it feel like, sometimes
Mhm.
those were the best parts of the movie. Like, it just felt like, oh, it made you appreciate the film more. Like, and it feels like everybody had a good time working on it, you know? Even though they probably did. I don't want to
It
speak for
just
them, but
it displayed a natural sense of community
yeah.
and partnership and also like collaborative display. Just
Yeah.
from a team, and it just is used to bring the
Hmm.
light to the kids and the family. That's like, hey, we put in the extra time to
They didn't have to.
voice like they didn't, well, yeah, they didn't have to, but it's
Yeah.
like, they put effort into like animating like the bloopers, like because they already like, hey, let's get this
Hmm.
raw unfiltered moment of natural, and like make it fun. Let's just make
Yeah.
fun out of something. Let's make it you know not just family friendly, but it just allows the moment to be shared with others, and it's just
Yeah.
supposed to bring up the mood and enlighten us in a better like
Hmm.
positive upbringing mood.
And the thing is,
And
like,
that's like the magic of Disney. That was like the fundamental
yeah.
foundations of Disney. Like it just brought a lot of shared fun moments to life,
Hmm.
even in like, even on screen, even in animated films. Like they still brought something in real life, but they brought it to into theaters.
Yeah.
I mean,
And again, it's
it
like,
was
is
phenomenal.
something extra that,
Toy
like,
Story is my favorite.
oh my God, Toy Story is so good.
Mhm.
They didn't have to make those. I think that's what makes it feel so like, hey, we made this thing and we're proud of it and we had a good time, and
Mhm.
you would feel that whenever they would do special stuff like that. But now it just
Yeah.
feels like, everyone's kind of clocking in, and just feel like Disney has overproduced so many projects and all the live action movies. I'm like, bro, this is why we don't have animated bloopers, because they're so tired. and they don't want to spend the
Underpaid,
money.
underpaid staff. Yeah, underpaid staff.
I
Oh,
mean,
please. They don't want to spend the money, but it's like
yeah.
if you just cared about your consumer more than like the budget, then that will just bring in more budget. Like, what were they thinking?
Well, I heard from a trusted source that the parks are extremely understaffed. And so they just don't want to pay even the people that make their parks magical. So I think it's just it's a money thing at the end of the day. It's very tragic.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Corporations, right?
I know, right?
These
Seriously.
dang corporations, they just keep on chucking.
I'm a chuckster.
I'm a chuckster. That's gonna be you when you
Yoink.
start doing jujitsu again.
Jiu-jitsu.
You're gonna be like the Delfino guy. I'm
Oh
a
my
chuckster.
god.
I hated that guy. Hated that stage.
You watched Chugga Conroy, didn't you?
Huh?
Do you know that guy?
What guy?
Chugga Conroy? He's the guy that actually made that meme.
Which meme?
I am a chuckster from the
the game?
Delfino guy. Yeah.
Oh, what meme?
Well,
I know the
it
game.
was like a meme that was like that. You know, this guy vocalized, and then it brought more relevancy to
Oh,
that
he like
little
voice
moment.
acted the line.
He voiced it, and then it sparked up many people, many
I'm a
kids,
chuckster.
kidums. No, it was really funny. But no, that Mario Sunshine was so funny.
That's like my favorite Mario game, and I know for a fact that we are getting a Sunshine movie.
After Galaxy,
After Galaxy,
most
3
likely.
will be
Most
Flood.
likely.
In the post-credit
Or-
scene of Galaxy, we're gonna hear Mario, and then he's gonna go,
Mm.
zzz, zzz, and then cut to black, and then I scream.
Yeah. Or we get a Luigi's Mansion movie.
No.
It basically opens. It basically closes the next movie. It's like, hey Mario, I just won the lottery, and then it just like reveals like the cards. Like, you just won a free mansion. I'm like, huh,
Huh.
that's strange. This doesn't look like your ordinary, raffle ticket or raffle
Yeah.
lottery. And then that's the last we ever see of Mario
Yeah.
ever again until he goes into this weird mansion.
I think that two obviously is Galaxy. I think that all
Yeah.
the events of Galaxy will take place. Peach's castle will be taken by Bowser up in the sky, and all of that stuff will happen. And I think, Mario will get her back, and Bowser will go away for a period of time. He somehow has Bowser Jr., and that leads to the events in the third movie where they finally start exploring other worlds. They take
man.
a flight to Delfino for a vacation after all the stuff that's happened, and then she gets kidnapped by baby Bowser. It's perfect because Sunshine could be a movie.
I could see Bowser Jr.
He
being
is
implemented in a movie.
so gonna be in the third movie. He might be the post-credit scene.
Interesting.
I'm
Actually,
excited.
yeah. Well, we're gonna see Rosalina. We're gonna see Yoshi.
Yeah.
So those two are gonna be implemented on the show or in the movie.
I don't know if Daisy is gonna get introduced at all.
Heck no.
She might be referenced she might appear actually like briefly in the second or third one, but like she's not going to be like a main character, even though I want her to. She's a cool character. I just don't think I don't feel like they have time.
Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cameos out
Yeah.
of the blue, like before the movie, the plot actually starts within the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
who knows?
so
We might see
excited.
Wario and Luigi
Yeah.
somewhere in the wild nature of Brooklyn, or
They
maybe
will
somewhere else.
definitely be in the second movie. I don't know, because like, will they be back in
Why do you think
Brooklyn?
so?
I feel like
They might start out in there.
I feel like Mario is
Maybe.
currently commuting from Brooklyn to the Mushroom Kingdom.
They're
So
plumbers.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that and how it's gonna lead to Galaxy, but like I'm sure it'll be he escapes his cage somehow, and then he steals the castle, and Yeah, but
I I'm just here's my only request for the second movie. Don't give Yoshi a voice. Please.
don't.
Please don't.
Well, it's too late now.
It's
It's coming
just
out.
please don't. Yeah, commentator's curse, am I right? Yeah, no. If they give Yoshi a voice and be like, this is like second rate giving Link a voice in The Legend of Zelda, and I'm already about to
Oh,
be ass blasted about the Legend of Zelda movie being in production because I
yeah.
think they already like didn't they already like pick out two actors
Oh,
for
yeah,
this
they
movie?
casted them, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
And we'll see.
as long as I hear Link talk once on script, I'm like, oh
It's
man. I hope we learned from the CDI days back in the 90s or 80s.
what I think, and here's
I
the
think it was
thing.
90s, but yeah.
Those two actors, I looked them up and some of their work. They're very capable actors and they have a really good
Mhm.
vibe that fits like Hyrule. I feel like they're both like kind of chill people, if that makes sense. So I feel like they will do the roles justice, but I think this will be an original story. I don't think that they're going to copy anything. They're going to reference, like locations and monsters and stuff, but I
Yeah.
think it's going to be like Link's origin in his village, and he probably will talk, and then
Th-
at some point he will take a vow of silence.
there's two ways this could go down about how a Legend of Zelda movie could
Mm-hmm.
could basically prosper in the plot. One, it could be basically mainly inspired in the story of Link to the Past, where he's awakened in his bed.
Mm-hmm.
Legend of Zelda calls out to him because she was kidnapped by some entity or some dark creature, what have you. And now he's off sailing and trying to rescue her after his uncle or whoever his relative was in that house. So it's like, oh, I gotta search for him, and then he gives you a sword. Then that's how the story continues.
Yeah.
Or it could be more Ocarina of Time based,
Mm-hmm.
where Link's basically grows up in Lost Woods, or basically in
Yeah.
what was that one place called?
Koki-
Kuriko Village or
Kokiri Forest. Kokiri
Kokiri
Village.
Forest. My bad.
Don't kill me.
Kakariko. That's Kakari. No, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kokiri Village. Yeah, yeah. It could be one of those two stories where, I mean, most fans that I know love Ocarina of Time, but they
Hmm.
also have an endearing passion for Link to the Past because it was a good timeline. It was a good story. Like I actually like the plot of Link to the Past very much, but
Hmm.
I think Ocarina of Time did it so freaking well.
Yeah.
It's like
And I think they
such a
will
good game.
heavily rely on Ocarina because it is so like OG, and it's a good like outline too for just Zelda.
Think about it. They could do an Ocarina of Time based movie,
Hmm.
and then a sequel, literally
Yeah,
two, Majora's Mask.
which they will. It feels like because the guy, the kid who's playing Link is 16. Maybe no, he's 16 right now. So I think they intentionally picked a really young kid so that they
Hmm.
could they could use him naturally for the next like few movies. So there's not
Yeah.
a huge like he ages suddenly, right? So I think they are going to do like a trilogy potentially and incorporate other games into the next movies.
You
I
never know.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
But I do think that like they could potentially incorporate the part of Wind Waker where the grandma gives him the green tunic. I think that feels like appropriate
I
for
could see it happening.
like every when a young boy reaches age, what is it, 10 or something, or 12? God, is he 10?
I think it's like young Link, right?
When you reach age 16, I think it might be, well, in that game I
I don't
think
know.
it was like 10
You
or
tell me, but
13,
I don't know.
maybe 13.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's a child nonetheless, but I think that feels appropriate.
19-year
Like
old.
every boy gets his green tunic or whatever, and then that sparks like something. But from what I saw, they had, when they announced the cast, they had these pictures of them, and it looked like it was they were in costume, like, but low key, like the photos matched, so they were clearly like standing in front of each other. But Zelda was wearing this blue shirt, which I was like, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild.
Interesting.
His hair is brown. Hers is
Uh-huh.
like a golden brown. So
Dirty blonde.
dirty blonde.
Dirty blonde.
That's the phrase I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this will be a different, very different story. She might be in the village with him,
I'm
and
sure.
something happens where
I'm sure.
she's called to take her place, like someone like in Wind Waker, how she finds out she's not actually just a pirate; she is Princess Zelda.
I'm not sure if Wind Waker might be implemented here, but like I can see where
Just
this
the
is going. I can
concept of
see.
her finding out that she's like the reincarnation of Princess Zelda. Like they need to revive the kingdom or something like that because of Ganon. There's like, oh, this great evil, and someone like Pura or Impa, like, is like, this is your destiny, both of your destinies. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I would like that actually. I'd be okay with that.
Well, I do think that they could do either story. If they just put all of their budget into a Twilight Princess universe,
Oh,
I
I
would be
love that.
so ecstatic.
I love Twilight Princess.
Because you can't, no one can tell me otherwise. You can call me nostalgia blinded. You can call me anything you want. Twilight Princess had the best art style known to man in the entire franchise, and you can't tell me otherwise.
So good.
You cannot tell me otherwise at all.
Yeah, the human
The
version
story-
of I'm blanking.
You're what?
The human version of the girl.
Wait.
What's her name?
Minna?
Minna. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine her live action. Auga.
Oh my god.
I would
Drooling
die.
and spitting
Who would
and
play her?
literally just Jesus Christ.
They could find some no-name actress from like the Czech Republic.
Oh, for sure.
That would kill.
Oh my god. But do you realize the fan base though? Do you realize how much money that would be poured onto that franchise and just for the movie itself? It's like,
Oh my god.
I'm here to see wifey Midna right now.
Wifey Minna. Yeah,
I'm trying to see my wife.
You know what would be cool? And they won't do this,
Hmm.
but if each movie was a different reincarnation of Zelda and Link, but it's played by the same actors. But they're dressed differently, they have different hairstyles. I wish they would do that.
Interesting.
That would be interesting because then everybody kind of gets what they want.
They could do that.
But, you know,
trying to think.
they won't.
Trying
do
to
that.
speculate. Trying to speculate other
They won't do
what they
that.
could possibly do. I know they wouldn't, but I mean,
I think
I
it's
can dream,
all...
Harold. Oh no, my light.
It's still a cool light, though.
It is still cool light. Luckily, I can still do this. Watch this. You ready for this?
Hey, did we win that Amy King Ice?
Apparently not.
I'm gonna take that as a no. King Ice. No, King Ice, we need to talk because you got me thinking that we were friends.
Ladies.
Yeah, so they this is fake.
Ladies.
This is fake beef, but like so they announced like what 2
ladies.
weeks
Okay,
ago.
sorry, go
It
on.
was 2 weeks ago now.
Go on.
That they were giving away an Amy King Ice chain. And they were like, comment 3 friends and we'll pick the winner next Thursday or whatever. And so Jaden commented, me, Alyssa, and Audie or whatever, and was like, said, oh, ladies. And then King Ice responded and said, my favorite ladies. And I was like, hello? Do you know who we, like, what? And then I kept checking the comment
so
section.
funny.
They didn't like or respond to any other comment besides Jaden's for a very long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And so I'm over here thinking, oh, it's in the bag. They were just,
One of us has to win it.
it's over. They were supposed to announce it like a week ago, I think.
They socially rig us. That's the problem. The marketing department over there, they could totally just rig and they could just play with their feelings.
King Ice,
But
listen.
no, when you said
Listen. I'm just saying it was rude to play with our emotions like that. I get like you're trying to, you're trying to jest and be flirtatious, but like you can't say that we're your favorite ladies and then you don't let us win. I'm just saying this could be I'm speaking to you from a professional standpoint. This could be a great business opportunity. We are all Sonic creators, and it would just be a good business deal. But also, don't say that we're your favorite and then you play with our emotions like that, because I thought we had something special. But I guess
Imagine gaslighting us in this relationship.
that's actually crazy. But
Imagine.
also, I love you, and I hope that someday I will be blessed with one of your beautiful Amy King Ice chains, because they're so beautiful. And it would look, see how beautiful this looks around my décolleté? Imagine Amy right here. Wouldn't that just, I mean, look at my room, for God's sakes. Would she not look
guys, look at my
amazing?
décolleté.
Yeah, he's got the shadow fit and then the Sonic.
Oh yeah.
But look at that, King Ice.
Yeah. Look at guys.
That's
Look at
cold.
Sonic.
I really want one so bad. I don't.
I want to. I think the last thing I could do, the last thing I could do on TikTok Shop is just get that $100 dark chow.
Is it 100?
Because they don't sell it anywhere else for 100 at that price. Not even on the website.
So on TikTok
It's
Shop,
cheaper.
are they 100?
It's 100 now.
Okay, that's not too bad. Why is it cheaper?
I don't know
on
if I should
TikTok?
just shipping. I'm guessing. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Or maybe it's just the demand. It's just like the demand stock product, I guess. Who knows? But
You'd think through their website
I don't
it would be vice versa, because it's all going straight through them. Like, but
I think it's like maybe it's like a release exclusive. Who knows? But
yeah.
no, I could just be that guy and like I can just pull off. It's like, guys, and it's investment. What are you talking about?
I mean, no, like it could be a collaboration. Like, King Ice, that we would promote the heck out of that Amy chain. We would all pass it around to each other. Like, if it's just one, we would all ship it back and forth. And
watch me do it after tonight. For real, just watch me.
We could schedule shoots with it and just have so much content just around this one chain.
All I'm saying is the next Sonic rap that we produce because of our bling.
Yes.
Guys.
Next
and
music
we
video.
Gotta get emo. We gotta get new metal and emo Sonic in this next music video, and I'm gonna video record the whole thing.
Yeah.
I offer my video services. I hope he calls me on it. I will make him a music video. Why not?
He should. You're very talented.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I would love to produce like things for conventions, because I know I'm going to be videotaping every single thing, every single room, every single person all up in that Sonic Expo.
Oh, I know, and it's going to be so great.
I'll do it on a Harley.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I can't get a Harley. It's not happening.
Yeah.
As much as I really want it, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's no way, because I did just buy my flight ticket, so I'm officially set for Sonic
Good
Expo.
to go. I actually still have to buy my plane ticket, but it's so cheap that I'm like,
do it right now, please.
I know, it's
please do it right now.
It's literally like $30 to fly to Dallas.
What?
One way, yeah. Like
wait,
70
wait.
From Atlanta. Yeah, I don't understand how it works, but it's literally $30.
Mine is hundreds from you.
That's California, I think. Everything's more expensive.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
There's
though. You're like
no
right
way,
there.
Man.
Or maybe we're the same distance. Are we the same distance? No, I'm farther, right?
No, we're not. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't understand how the Atlanta airport works. Sometimes it's more expensive.
Demand and
Let me check.
I think it's like demand and stuff like that. Demand, like how many seats are covered. It's the seats. I know this. If it's like if there's like enough seats coverage, or yeah, if there's like seat coverage for like the plane specific, like what time frame and like what time you book it.
Yeah.
It's all dependent on that. But dude, I'm hundreds farther away from that, and
Yeah,
I'm like
like
in California, which is so stupid.
yeah, like it went up to round trip 86, but that's still less than a hundred
Oh my god.
dollars.
I was a round trip because I'm doing it 6 by 10. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's maybe nobody is flying to Dallas on that weekend from Atlanta, so except Landy. Landy will be probably on that flight. Probably I gotta see who's flying out when so we can like meet up at the airport, but
Well, I think California is just a big state in general, so I guess it could demand more uh, domestic services and stuff like
mhm.
that in California specifically.
Yeah,
Because I know and California's inflation is absolutely insane.
I
I'm not gonna
know.
mince words on that. It's just it's ridiculous. But
Yeah,
um,
it's crazy.
I mean, I could have looked at other airports because I only picked the one that was like I picked the airport that I was nearest to me. I could have done Long Beach. I could have done freaking San Diego or maybe somewhere like in the southern the
Mhm.
southern uh region. Like I'm not San Diego, but I think it
Is
was
it
like
LAX
somewhere
that you're going
near.
to?
Mm-mm,
Where are you
mm-mm.
going?
It's in Irvine or Costa Mesa.
Oh, okay.
It's called John Wayne Airport, but I probably
Is
shouldn't
that
say
why
that
it's so
actually.
expensive? Do you think LAX would be cheaper?
Oh my God, LAX would be horrendous, and that's
Yeah?
like an international airport. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, I've been there. It is like so
it's
overwhelming.
terrible. It's terrible.
But would it be cheaper though?
I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend. I could
Well, it's
check
too
after
late.
this,
You already
but
booked your flight, right?
yeah, yeah, seriously. I mean,
Well, it's
I
done.
could cancel it, but I
It's
don't know.
over with. All you got to do now is just enjoy Sonic Expo. Don't think
You
about it.
should too.
Oh, I'm
Don't think about it.
so
Don't
excited.
think about it. Don't think about nothing.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Be suspicious. Oh, now I remember. I was telling somebody, I was like, I feel like Ben said that he was trying to sneak some Parks and Rec line in, and he did get the worst, the worst. He got that in there, but he was trying to do the "Don't be suspicious," and they
Uh,
kept cutting it. It's like they
what?
better let him do it in the fourth movie. Come on, with Amy and Sonic, that would be so cute.
I actually can I tell you something?
What?
I might I might disagree with on that. I feel like Tails and Sonic would do that
You think
a
so?
little bit. On screen, I feel
I
like it
don't
would make
know.
more sense because they're just like this like this
Maybe.
goofy like duo perhaps.
I feel like there could be a
Because
moment
I
though
feel
where Sonic and Amy get comfortable with each other and he's like, "Don't be suspicious." And then they're sneaking around or something. I don't know. It probably won't even be in the movie, so.
who knows?
Well, Jaden,
Absolutely.
we are at almost 2 hours, which is
Two
fine. Which
hours.
is perfectly fine. I don't mind. I
I feel
feel
so
like
special.
this is what I'm talking about. This is why the format is the way that it is because like sometimes you just get to talking and just let it flow. I don't believe in stopping on a particular time. So, this is
This is
great.
the bombastic special.
Yeah, this is the bombastic special.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you for being on the pod and we will definitely be doing some in-person podcast episodes at Sonic Expo. So, Jaden will be back
Oh man.
for another
No, you know
one.
what? No. No, you know what? I say fuck a podcast. Let's do like a Sonic House live stream
We
somewhere
we
in
yeah,
Dallas.
yeah, we can do I can try to do a Twitch stream for sure.
Let's just yeah, just do an actual like live stream.
I'm
You know what
going
I
to be
mean?
doing a lot of IG lives cuz I've been enjoying doing IG lives. So I will be doing a lot of those. Those are fun.
Just get our OBS. Just get our OBS up and I can just set up my camera and tripod. It's easy as that.
Well, yeah, we can do that.
We gotta get the whole Sonic Team Racing squad up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you it's gonna pop off.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get the whole crew
Hmm.
for yeah, we'll do a bunch of
It's
live streams.
can we collaboratively stream like three people at once? Because I know there's you. I know there's Audie streams, right?
Yeah.
Or does
But
Elizabeth? Okay, yeah.
she doesn't have like um she has a laptop but I don't. She doesn't have.
Okay.
She's saving up for a PC, so I guess you can do it on your phone, right? Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do it on your phone. So
maybe.
yeah, we'll figure it out. But
It's alright.
it's gonna be fine.
If anything, if I ever live stream, I'll live stream in my Airbnb, and I'm just like, hey guys, this is your average Sonic fan. I'm gonna make some spaghetti
Oh,
meatballs.
that's cute.
Yeah,
That's good
I'll make it
content.
I'll make a Kai Cenat style.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You're gonna be the
it's
Kai
just me
Cenat
being
of
an idiot
Sonic.
on camera. Oh, please,
Please.
please,
Please.
mate, please.
Please. Pretty please.
Pretty.
Well,
Hey,
thank you
pal.
guys for listening and watching to the podcast. Next week, who knows who the guest will be? We'll,
I
I'll
have a
figure it
very
out.
vague idea of who it's going to be, and it's going to
You
be my
do?
alter ego,
Your alter ego?
or no, like my
Your twin, you mean?
Actually, wait. Is new metal Mexican? Is he Latino? Is he
He is Latino, but I don't know for sure. Like,
I'll just be like, hey, have my cousin, hey fool, have him on the podcast, brother.
I will have New Metal on the podcast. I just have to ask him first. But New Metal, if you're listening to
He's
this,
my
trust
cousin.
you are on the list.
I'm just calling my cousin
My cuz.
because I am Mexican.
Yes.
We both love Latinas, so it's fine.
Well, yes,
It's fine,
and
guys.
who doesn't? All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you again, Jaden, for being on, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Was I muted the whole time? I'm just kidding.
No.
Later.
Bye.